evening 2 of Missouri firearm season. A little bit disheartened yesterday with all the traffic I seen at the woods. I just am not used to that yet. So this evening we were trying it out at my buddy Nick's family farm. I'm wanting to tag a big doe. I know he's got a bunch of them running around here, and we've just been unable to seal the deal so far with the archery. I think the old 30-06 with scope might do the trick tonight if I can locate these does. They've been coming out here where we've been turkey hunting. Me and Nick hunted there the second Saturday. Or actually, I think it was the first Sunday night of archery season. Anyway, he's had a couple opportunities. Missed one, and I think he had one out of range or something. Couldn't range it up. Hopefully we can get it done tonight. Anyway, I'll give you a pan around here, see what I'm looking at. Farm's divided into about 4 sections. The gully is right down there. It's where we've been seeing these big turkey and all these deer have been coming out. I've also seen them around that tree line at the far end of the corner of the property. I'm going to do a quick loop, see if anything's already out in these fields before we get settled in. Stay tuned with us.
I had already had some action in the other field, but was unable to catch it on video. I heard a commotion in a ditch and went to investigate. Suddenly, this spike popped out within 25 yards of me and stared me down. This was the first moment I was able to get the camera up to catch him on video. It wasn't long from the same vantage point I spotted another buck coming out of the wood line. As luck would have it, this buck circled in my direction and came within about 50 yards of me. He gave me a good stare down before he sensed something wasn't right and headed back towards the wood line.
Folks, well, it's been a pretty eventful evening here at Nick's family's farm. So far I had a spike and it appears to be like a broken 6-point. I mean, basically within bow range to me. But I am still on the search for a doe. Nick is into wildlife management and really wanting to grow these deer, these bucks on his farm. So those were definitely not even in consideration. I will take a big fat doe. I got about 20, 25 25 minutes left to light. I'm gonna finish my loop. Basically end up where I started. Hopefully those deer have came to where we originally see them at, and I can get one. So anyway, if not, it's definitely been a fun, cool adventure here tonight. Been one of my best nights in the woods so far. But still, anyway, stay tuned. All right, folks, back at it again this evening. This is November 12th. Back out here at Nick's family's farm. Just had a wonderful evening here out at my friend's farm. Seeing a couple small bucks, and you know that's really not what I was going for at all. I'm out here to do a little bit of a doe removal, and I just love doe hunting. I mean, you get a doe that has had encounters after encounters, that has been passed and spooked and blown, and she is just as smart and capable as any 5-year-old buck, and she just gets a pass. I'm going to go after this lead doe here this evening if I can get a hold of her. I also have the green light from Nick if a big monster comes out to take him out as well. But he's really wanting to focus on developing this property, and it's going to take several years. So these little youngster bucks, we're definitely wanting them to grow and to mature and to repopulate. But he's got a group of some nice sized does out here. He harvested one last alternative season, so I'm going after them here this evening. And the cool thing about it is we had some snow early morning. I opted to sleep in, get some rest, but I am back at it here again this evening. So we got a nice layer of snow on the ground, and should be able to pick up on these deer movement pretty easily with this light layer of snow. And if you've not hunted in the snow, especially with a rifle, it is just something wonderful to partake in. So I'm very blessed and thankful to the good Lord and my buddy Nick to allow me to get out here this evening and enjoy God's creation. Stay tuned with us. Definitely a wonderland. Beautiful evening. Here the cows weren't real happy about me coming through here. We don't care. Make my way down here. The property, got some nice cedars. Overlooks a pretty good crossing there, so that's probably where I'll end up. Stay tuned.
I was confident from the moment this deer stepped out into view that it was a doe, but it wasn't until I removed the safety, until I could see through the scope, that this was in fact a spike.
Alright folks, well, it's about 5:07. I got about 20 minutes left. The wind gust is about 20 to 30 miles an hour, so got real high hopes. I moved back to this open spot where I seen that broken six last night. But I just don't know if there's going to be anything coming through this field tonight with this high winds. Anyway, I did see that spike earlier down in the holler. But hopefully we'll have some movement here before last light. Stay tuned.